Alright, I took the liberty to restart my recording, so I can actually at least give people the opportunity to switch all that chatting on YouTube. On Twitch, of course, this will all just stay one recording, so who cares? But yeah, we're playing Dishonored Death of the Outsider now, I guess. So let's click on the campaign and let's continue and see what's going on. Always these black load screens. I don't remember Dishonored 2 having those. Like taking so long before the picture came. Yolitario Cienfuegos, an ex-member of the Eyeless, stole important documents about how to enter the Void and sent them to the Royal Conservatory. Make your way inside and look for the stolen archive. And here we are. No more tobacco. No more liquor, no more listening to Dowd muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Deirdre's face again. But now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and I knew she had something to share again. First she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dowd's hand, cut off at the wrist, and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh too, all the while whispering that language I only heard in the void. Then she dropped the dead hand, and it sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this? Is he using Deirdre's face, her hands, her hair? Things I'd never share, things I keep close to my heart? If that's true, I don't know why, and I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest, even now.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
Dowd, enemy of the Empire of the Isles. Reward of 30,000 coins for capture or death. The offenses of this man and his gang of lackeys known as the Whalers are high crimes under imperial law. This assassin wields deadly arcane weapons and endangers all our citizens. Report all suspicions to the City Watch. Reward to be paid by reigning Empress Emily Caldwin. For the reprehensible murder of beloved Empress Jessamine Caldwin. Deadly arcane weapons. Yeah. He wields the developers. What's this? Is that a whale? Oh, that's the void, basically. That's a whale flying and some mountain-like thing. That might be a door leading deeper inside. And another building across the abyss. Beautiful. These are all kind of void paintings. Who is that kid? That's supposed to be the outsider? Bit disappointed that this picture doesn't change anymore. But you see, it's stuck at the other history when she still had both eyes and arms. Which, funnily, is what we decided to do, or what we did in the previous game. We gave her back her eye. The Lonely Rat Boy and Other Tales. I think I might have read some of these previously, like at the end of the previous stream, but I think it's a good start to just do all of this over. Blood wept from the wound in his palm. Soon blood welled in his eyes and rolled down his face in long, staining tears. His white rat lay curled in his marked hand, protected by the boy's strange magic. He staggered through the streets of Dunwall. The world recoiled at the sight, fearful of the plague that gripped his body. There was only one place left for him. Soon he found the shrine that had brought him these powers. It lay inert, even as the boy fell to his knees before it. He had hoped to see the outsider again, but the young man did not appear. The boy looked up from the gutter and felt the void reach out for him. The ones who hurt him were dead. He smiled for this, for the only one who had taken pity on him in his short years. He laid down on the cold stones before the shrine. "Thank you," a pained whisper to the night air. He had lived his final days unafraid. Life fled the boy, and his smile slackened into a dull stare. His little white rat slipped from his hand and lapped the blood from his cheek. Okay, so that's basically how writers in these days imagine how making a deal with the outsider affects you. And maybe the question is, has Billy Lurk read this story before she got in contact with Dowd? Or at least before this thing with the outsider happened? So, is this something little children know? Or, people in general, is it a superstition people in general are familiar with? And did she know, did she have an expectation what would happen with her now? A smile and a whisper. Sleeping in abandoned houses and sharing beds with rats and lice brings back bad memories, that's for sure. I keep the rat charm near when I try to rest now. I hold it in my living hand. But she only came once, she only came last night. She smiled. That teasing smile that wrinkled her nose, that smile that always told me she had a secret to share. When she leaned to whisper in my ear again, I held my breath to hear. And I heard her, this time, clear and sweet. She said my name, Billy Lurk, soft on her tongue, just like it always was. My old self. My new self, too. I woke up with a start, aching all over. Her charm of hair and bone clutched to my chest. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know what she wants from me. But I know all I'll find in the void is more secrets. Okay, so I guess this luggage is when we end. How we exit here. Kind of expected there to be something in there.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud of what we could do. I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaka. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was. As I look out on the water for the last time, I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but to turn against me. But now, I find myself counting on you again. You have what you need. You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. everything we did, and everything it did to us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am, on your ship, sipping your last good whiskey. That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
Aw, that was nice. He left her a message. When he died while she was away. Syria Gardens. Conservatory entrance. That's very useful. I mean, I guess it's good to make it clear that the building we see out there
down in the conservatory basement or in the curator's office. It'll be full of Abbey zealots either way.
So, you know, gameplay-wise it's okay, but world knowledge-wise it seems a little bit silly. I guess it would have been, you know, if at least there was another marker for the black market. Like, even if it's just like a hand-marked X, you know. Oh, and here is more information about previous events and about what's happened in the run-up to this mission that we don't know yet. That's cool. Missing pharmacist found dead. The horrifying find of a bloodless bloody in an alley off Chaconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. Yeah, the maps in Dishonored are weird. They have tons of visual detail, but they're really not very usable at all. Yeah. I kind of understand, that they want you to find your way, because there's so many different ways to get from A to B. But these maps feel, like they shouldn't be maps. It feels like they only added them to make you aware of what is available to you. And they thought, the only logical way they can integrate that into the game world is a map. So that on this floor somewhere is a room where, I might find this or that thing. Whoops. So something like that, it feels like that was the goal, and that's why these maps look like this. Or it's just that whatever designer they had was not very good at drawing maps, and, took too much time emulating, like, the copper, what is it called? Copper printing thingy style, and not enough time actually emulating, good things that map makers are taught. Copper spoon, no. Copper plate. Yeah, I don't know, like this printing process, where you etch a copper plate and then put color in the grooves and then press it against the paper. And that way you make them. And that's kind of the style that these prints have, these maps. Engraving, yeah. That's sort of... the victim was Eleuterio Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been a part of the Upper Syria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has had no comment on the apparent serial murders, leading some residents to question what they're hiding. It's another crown killer, that's what. claims local baker Madera Jimenez. The guard says don't panic, but why wouldn't we? We're all at risk. A reward is offered for information related to Cienfuegos' murder. Eleuterio Cienfuegos, glimpsing the beyond. Pharmacist, painter, and Upper Syria district resident Eleuterio Cienfuegos is the spotlight of the Carambola Gallery's latest showcase of Karnakan artists. Self-taught in a studio he maintains above his pharmacy, Cienfuegos shows an adept's hand at color, form, and technique. Yet the most intriguing thing about this show is the artist's subject. The most striking of his paintings are a series which Cienfuegos has titled Impressions of the Void. Rough landscapes of blackened stone are juxtaposed with dreamlike figures. They are drawn in long brush strokes, at once angular and full of grace, and the viewer can't help but be absorbed by the scene. In an artist's statement, Cienfuegos spoke about his unusual subject matter. The void is a constant presence in our lives, yet we know nothing about it. It remains a place of dreams and memories. In my work, I've tried to illuminate some small portion of this eternal mystery. Carambola Gallery is supported through a generous donation by Dolores Michaels, director of Michaels Deposit and Loan.
Some minds get fixed on one thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Billy is so mean sometimes. Well, maybe he's seen it now. I mean, yeah, he deserves it. But, yeah. So those are probably some of his paintings here. Not just any void paintings, kind of as a way to illustrate what he did. What he painted. And so since he was a member of the Eyeless that they had killed because he stole those directions and things, so yeah, that seems like I don't know if he actually... I guess from what Billy says, he never got to actually see it. He probably was just impatient. Page from Dolores' journal. 10th day, month of Timber. Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outsider, take that, traitor. The cult can never know that he stole the documents they entrusted to me. If the information about their secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands, it would destroy everything. My plans would be ruined. No, I won't let that happen. Those oraculous sisters have closed off the Royal Conservatory, but that's a minor obstacle. As I know well, there's always a way past the most secure defenses. I just need to think of it. Blind sisters search Royal Conservatory. In an exceptional turn of events, the Abbey of the Everman has deemed it necessary to dispatch members of the Oracular Order to investigate the Royal Conservatory. Readers will remember the sudden closure of the Royal Conservatory last year, with representatives citing an infestation of mites. This did not explain, however, the presence of the Grand Guard at all hours, nor the strange women spotted in and around the building. That's basically Dishonored 2. And the strange woman isn't Emily that we played as, but rather the Delilah's witches. As the Abbey sends its most secretive members to the site, we may only conclude that some event of great concern has occurred there. The Blind Sisters, as they are known, were seen early this morning entering the Royal Conservatory with a contingent of overseers. When approached for comment, the Sisters of the Oracular Order did not respond, and your humble journalist was forcibly encouraged to leave the area. Forcibly encouraged. I'll have to remember that phrasing. Large bonfires have since been kindled in the streets, and it is believed that portions of the Royal Conservatory's once impressive collection have already been burned. In the interests of safety, Syria Gardens District has been placed under lockdown on the authority of the Abbey of the Everyman, and residents are reminded to comply with all overseer orders.
Even the oracular order is here. That's strange. They almost never leave their chapels.
Okay, that's interesting. So that basically means that not only is Dolores after the records that Cienfuegos hid, but the Order of the Everyman, or the Oracular Order, or both, have kind of also started finding that there's something of interest here. Quarantine, no trespassing. By order of the Abbey of the Everyman, Syria Gardens District is closed for quarantine. All residents are to evacuate the area immediately. There will be no entry until the Sisters of the Oracular Order complete their thorough investigation of heretical acts at the Royal Conservatory. Trespassers will be arrested on suspicion of blasphemous activities. Look to the strictures, watch over one another, and remain faithful to the Abbey.
Months ago, the conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside. Only the outsider knows how long the eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
That's the projection pictures that we saw in Dolores Michaels' place. There's lots. Oh, these boxes are Abbey of the Everyman logos. So I guess that's a room they've already searched. Or maybe a room they use for storage. And that's where Billy has decided to hang out. I think we've seen this monkey on the walls a couple of times, but it's kind of interesting that this one is on the chair. I guess someone took it off the wall. I wonder, like, what kind of a room is this? Like, it feels, you know, wouldn't, like, especially this bright light kind of makes no sense in here, because, you know, it would be visible from the outside.
Brother, we need only record the heretical texts we burned today, and our task is complete. Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry, I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can save from that fire. It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Bizarre cures for impotence. I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a vision. She seemed deeply disturbed by what was in it, from what Brother Diaz told me. He heard her whisper, this could destroy the Abbey.
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
Okay. Okay, the black market is over there. This is one of the blocked houses, I guess. Okay. This is just paper, not a note we can read. Alright, so... So we can sneak around behind this. Can we see something there? Wow, these trees are gorgeous. Like huge old trees. So I think there was a door and like some way to get inside over there. The question is it open or not? But I guess we can climb around on that scaffolding and see if there's anything useful there. Is that a dog? I can't really... Oh, that's a few rats at least. Okay. Yeah, what I'm saying is like this light kind of... I mean, it looks nice while you're in there, you know? But kind of you would be able to see that from outside, a bright light like that. Like this entire room would be lit up. And you know, this area is supposed to be evacuated. So I'm kind of wondering, why would, you know, this all be so bright? So maybe this is a room that the Abbey used for something already. And that's why it's okay that there are lights on. I don't know. Or maybe it's just, you know, artistic license. They need some moody lighting, so they'll go, oh, they just didn't notice it yet. Maybe they only arrived in the morning or something and it was already bright enough. Feels a little weird, like no obvious way how I would... Whoops. Oh. How I would get over there. I don't think I really want to drop down to the ground. I don't think... No, it doesn't look like I can get all the way over there. Not sure if that tree is solid enough, but I think I might give it a go. Oh. Okay. I hope this guy can't see me over there. Kind of not so far up that I would be invisible. Let's do what I should have done from the start, which is fly around and see. Okay, that's too far away. Do I see? Ah, I can probably get over there. Oh. Oh. All right. That's nice. Probably can't duck through those things. It's always a bit... I have to say, it's a lot more difficult in this game than in the previous ones to find your way across. Usually there was enough stuff across the distance, and here you really have to work to find the one suitable way. Okay, I can get... Oh wait, this is not what I meant. Let's try this again. All right. So the question is if I can quickly zip up there and then I can get over there, and I think there's a stretch of spots that I can get to. Of course, this guy sits there roughly looking in my direction. Oh, I'm actually... Oh. Whoops.
I will ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
I think someone almost... Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, let's try this again. And this time try to stick closer to the edge. Yes. Free wire. That's nice. Oops. What was that sound? Did I just drop something, or was that one of the guards? List of heretical artifacts. Wait, we can mark you guys. I want to mark the overseer, not his wallet. Wallet. It's kind of annoying that, you know, the spikes are in between those posts, but when I tried to get onto one of those plant post spots, I actually took damage. That's a bit a mismatch. Okay, we've got our rubber band.
You're not
Oh,
supposed
dang
to be
it.
here.
That didn't go well.
Shame on
Oh.
you. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, what's going on?
Okay, so much for Undiscovered.
Where is she, damn it?
I'll find you, you know. Anything yet?
My name isn't Juno. Alright, so you're up there. That's good.
Keep your eyes
Don't make
peeled.
me search the whole place. I
So
don't
if
have
you're
time
not
for
so fast in coming back...
that. We won't stop until you've been dug from your hole, coward.
Okay. That worked, but your friend is now up there. Which is not so good. Well, let's take the opportunity to mark your friend's friend. Is there anyone else here? Okay. And I guess we have our bungee rope ready. Come on. I need you to come over here. Yes, that looks good.
He's just unconscious. I'll find you, I swear.
All right. Where did you come from? Okay, you two are staying up there. That might be good. Let's do a cheeky save. Let's see where you go. Okay. Read. Accounting of heretical items from the Royal Conservatory. This is the complete listing of heretical items that have been submitted to thorough examination during the month of Reign 1852. So I guess that's the time we are right now. Still under investigation. Curator's office papers, silvergraphs, notes, letters. Note: the location of these new documents was revealed to the oracular order in a vision. The archive has been confiscated by Sister Rosewyn. She will personally examine it for potential heretical properties and communicate her findings directly to roving Vice Overseer Cardosa. Heretical contraption: lenses, desecrated caskets, wires, devices. Note: will be dismantled and sent to the Abbey once the sister's examination is complete. Okay, we know that machine with the lenses. That was how we made that one woman lose her witch powers. In Dishonored 2. So that's that. Burned or shipped to the Abbey. 43 crates, books of arcane recipes, heretical studies, spells, ritual instructions, blasphemous stories. Burned. 17 crates, vials of unknown potions, salves, herbs, roots. Shipped to the Abbey. 10 crates, human hair, animal bones, and body parts. Burned. 3 shawls, embroidered with heretical sigils. Burned. 1 altar, wooden, carved, wax-coated, well-used. Burned. Oh, I think that was the altar in that side room where the guy with the dog hung out. One child's doll, husk body, wizened, apple face, stuck with pins, burned. Okay, that was kind of a voodoo doll, I guess. 34 runes and amulets shipped to the Abbey. 7 notebooks and personal diaries shipped to the Abbey. 2 scrying glasses burned. 1 crate, various devices for self-gratification burned. They burned a box of vibrators, apparently.
Oh my, how lewd.
3 sets, children's teeth and fingernails, burned. 1 ash tree, cut out at the root from the conservatory terrace, burned. 4 crates, candles, incense, bells, and assorted ritual items, burned. Loot steampunk vibrators, yes. Definitely. Steam-powered, even. Although I guess in this game it would be whale oil-powered. I find it a little funny that they went and burned candles and incense. That kind of seems like something you
Sister
wouldn't want to
Rosewood is
burn.
keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
Okay, can we somehow get back up there? Whoops. Wait, where was the voltaic shot? Oh, there was a pouch. Well, I guess I can set the marker, drop down and hope it's not too loud. Bungee! Whee!
We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so the others will not lose their way.
Where were the voltaic shots? Oh, we haven't looted you guys yet. But hey, we can probably... Electrical burst. Oh, that's not voltaic shot. Okay. Let's see, when both...
Someone's shooting at us! By the strictures! What?
Why didn't this work? Are they protected?
I'll have a look around. I don't like that. Better have a look.
Okay, this time it worked.
Was a fat one. He's just unconscious. I wonder who that was. Huh?
Seriously? Okay, let's do that again, because I can't just use up all my arrows on that. Because I think we haven't really done anything since that save. We might have... Oh, for a second I thought I was still muted, but it was just that I hadn't updated the other pages to the right. So my Stream Deck has a mute button, and I have that duplicated on all the pages, so no matter what I'm doing, I can quickly mute and unmute or something. And a few other buttons that are in the same spot. And
I will ask again today.
apparently some of those sometimes get reset and point to the wrong audio device. So they show up as invisible, basically, as muted, basically. Okay. Okay, that worked. One shot. I don't think he saw me. And now... So I guess that jacket they wear is electricity proof. So you have to hit them in the upper back. Or something, apparently.
That was a rat, it was a fat one.
Let's do a save here. That was a rat, it was a fat one.
Nope, nobody there.
Come on. Hold still. I need to shoot you. Okay, that worked. That's good. Of course, they don't give me back. Oh, I think... Oh no, that was just money, I think.
Managed to get through the vent system.
I don't know, but I saw her crawl out of that open hatch in the courtyard. I believe there is now only one witch left alive in the cellar holding chamber.
Our therapy has thinned their numbers. Have you searched this one's corpse?
Not yet. Brother Cardoza will want to examine it personally. Her death will serve the Abbey better than her wicked life ever could.
Very true, brother. We must send someone to inspect that vent. We don't want another desperate rat creeping through the pipes.
Okay. So there is some pipes or something through which one can get. Smuggler sighting. Brothers, by order of the roving vice overseer, patrols for Syria Gardens will be doubled until further notice. Sacrilegious smugglers disregard our quarantine notices and sneak inside the district to pilfer heretical goods. As the stricture says, roving feet love to trespass. We must not allow such profane materials to leave the area. Be vigilant. Bring these intruders to justice. Brother Vidal. Wait, I wanted to carry you over here. And you go with him. You two are friends, right?
What was that?
Damn it.
Someone there. What is it?
Oh.
He's just unconscious. Pick your scar. I'll find you.
Dry and cracked and withering. Bite at the binding, making spill out. Ruinous food.
Hello?
Meekness in walls. Big babies crying for for food. Little ones, we will bring flesh for you.
Oh, thank goodness. Totally missed. Oh,
No use. Next time.
oh, I think the save game was a little earlier than I thought. Oops. That was the wrong one.
I will be strong. Whatever may come, whatever may lurk in the night.
Alright, so this has become...
Sister Rosewind is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
So where are you? Can I somehow... Oh, there are two of you?
We need to prepare the carriage for the roving vice overseer. He travels to Calero, then Dunwall on Abbey business later today.
Ah, his mission here must be concluded then. For such an urgent task, he made short work of it.
So it would seem. I'm certain the High Overseer will be most interested in his report about what transpired here, and in the oracular sister's prophecies that he carried with him. What's the matter? You saw something?
I'm not here. Uh-oh.
I'll find you, you know. Whatever. Hello? Anybody? Don't search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
Why are all these people back? Where did you go? Didn't I see someone over there? Oh.
Anything yet, brothers? Look everywhere.
All right. There's an health elixir down here. That's good, I guess. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, do.
I wonder who that was.
Do. That was your friend, the other overseer.
Probably too late.
Oh,
Strictures, it's
dang.
Let him go! You're so dead! This can't be! Wait! This isn't... I'll cure the world from the likes of you! Where did she go? By the strictures! No way! I smell heresy!
Oh.
Huh? Wait! This isn't... What?
seriously. Oh, the pouch I haven't had yet either, yeah. There's a whale oil tank here. 2 more. I think that was where we swam in the last time. Quarantine, no trespassing. Bettermeyer solution isn't a thing anymore. So the question is, oh, blood amber. I hope that doesn't mean we'll meet blood flies here. Oh right, we originally wanted to get over to the black market. We didn't actually want to go inside yet. Okay, but here... Oh. There are actually stairs up here. Okay, so I think... Well, let's look around here. And see if there's an entrance here. It would be kind of cool if you could, say, set a permanent marker to jump to. Like even long distance, but maybe only, you know, in locations where you're currently standing. Or at least a second one, you know, so I could set a marker here, then go over into the... You know, so I could go to the black market and then just pop back here and continue. You know, even if it didn't work everywhere, it would be kind of useful. Oh, I think this is the reverse of what I was looking for. I'm already inside. Yeah, that's the gate over the other fountain. Okay. Not really anything here, I guess. But nothing here, really. Yeah. That looks like it's really just intended to be a path past the guards without having to knock them out. That's a locked door, though. So you can only use this to get past the first guards, which I've already knocked out. Alright. There's another overseer. Let's see. All right. Oh, you're coming out. Come out, wherever you are. Oh. Let's take you out to your friends. They had a little too much to drink. All right. So now let's find the black market. Oh. Spooky spot.
All these charms, these runes, and fetid offerings on shrines made for me will be nothing more than objects worn in the pit. Bones and dead things thrown into the dirt.
Okay. District condemned. Evacuation order. Quarantine. Irredeemable heretics. Something or other. Speaking of drunk guards, that reminds me I have self-made ginger lemonade in the fridge. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. All right. It's hard to read what that other letter says, though. That other bill they posted. Okay, I guess we can go up here. Might even be where we came from a moment ago, so going back was probably not necessary. It's hard to read things from parallel timelines, you mean? Yep. We could make it easier on you, you know? Just be stable in our dimension, please. How hard can it be? I mean, really, I'm stable in my dimension. I don't even have to think of it. Maybe not eat the rotten fig. I think it just gives you less health or something, but doesn't subtract health or anything. But who knows? Nothing here. fancy. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the front entrance or if I'm now getting shouted at for robbery. But I'm assuming the only way to get in there is to chop this wood.
Oh, you made me jump. It's been a long time since anyone came in through that door.
ISS Jessamine. Ooh, they named a ship after the old Empress. And she has a painting here. Let's see. Alvaro and the Abbey. I have good reason to believe that the Abbey of the Everman is committing unspeakable crimes within the Royal Conservatory. If you're as fond of them as I am, kill every last blind sister and overseer. Except for Brother Cardosa. Leave him in one of his musical chairs and I'll deal with him myself. Okay. That would be a very violent playthrough. Sister Rosewyn keeps a detailed record of her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me into a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever manages to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory and steal that book. That sounds like something we could do. A risky wager. I abandoned my apartment last night because of the Abbey's wretched quarantine. In my haste, I left a precious relic behind, but I doubt anyone has seized it, considering how well protected it is. In fact, I'm offering good coin to anyone who is clever enough to bypass the defenses and live to tell the tale. Okay. That sounds a bit dangerous.
Visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for. Now it's all weapons and trinkets.
Alright. Anything here? Nope. I think that was the only entrance because this one is blocked. So that's interesting. Okay, let's talk to you then.
You're armed to the teeth.
Let's see, what is this? 2 bone charm slots. 300.
As soon as I save enough coin, I'm retiring to Calero. A peaceful old age of brandy and cigars. That's what I want.
Refined lens optic. I still haven't found out how to actually use my lens. Boiled leather armor. Concealment finish. We have that. Okay.
Don't see many customers coming in from that district anymore. I hope the quarantine is lifted soon.
Makeshift bolt. That sounded kind of good. Incendiary bolts.
You look like you drive a hard bargain. I best be on my guard.
Grenade, sticky grenade. Hyperbaric muffler. Reduce the noise produced by hyperbaric grenade. We've used those a couple of times, and that would be kind of nice. Let's go for the muffler. What's here? Salvage mines. 3 used spring razors and or hook mines can be salvaged to make a brand new hook mine. Hook mine reach. Each spring razor works twice. Okay, let's see. First, silent sprint. That sounds good.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
I'll take a gun. That's not the electric arrows, though. That I would need more storage. Grenade storage, mine storage. I guess the bone charm slot. Take gun reload speed. I'm kind of wondering, will I have enough ammo if I buy all the upgrades I could get here? Like, at least the what was it? The makeshift bolts kind of sound interesting. I think I'll do that because it means if I run out of ammo, I'll at least have some. Now I can buy more electrical bursts. What is that? 50. Jesus, those are expensive. What's this? Greater foresight enables you to select and mark more objects. Oh, that costs 350. Familiar scent. Wolfhounds cannot. Okay, I'm going back.
Be careful out there.
To whatever I just autosaved last. And go back in there because alright, let's see. Gear. Okay, we definitely want
Nice doing business
this
with you.
one. What's this? Void Leech. While using semblance, killing an unaware target
Hard bargain.
increases void
You're on
energy.
guard.
Movement speed is reduced. Oh, I don't really want to kill someone. Familiar
It's all
scent.
yours. Enjoy.
Smuggler's Passageway.
Don't see many customers coming in from that district anymore.
Do I
I
want
hope
to
the
buy
quarantine
that?
is lifted soon.
No, I think we'll go now for the upgrades.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
Silent Sprint. And the extra bone charm
Conservatory
slots.
visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for. Now it's all weapons and trinkets.
Incendiary bolts.
As soon as I save enough coin, I'm retiring to Calero.
Oh, we don't have enough
Peaceful old age of brandy and cigars. That's what I want.
for the makeshift bolt.
Come
Well,
back next time you need something.
okay. So we might be able to find more coins or something. Let's see, bone charms. Where is it? Familiar scent. Definitely one we want. Greater foresight. Lets us mark more objects. Okay. Strong arms, we definitely need that one. Displace without placing a marker is kind of useful for running away. Increase your jump height and distance is kind of okay. Acrobat climbing speed is slightly faster. So these two we can swap against something else if we want to. Let's see, we can craft bone charms and we can sacrifice. Drop assassination, restores some health. Take less damage from explosions. I think we don't really need that. Grenades inflict slightly more damage. No, we don't need that one. Ground glider, slide speed is slightly faster. Don't really slide at all. Food restores more health. Elixirs restore slightly more health. Undertaker, agility. Distracting visit. When using displace, an alternate Billy appears at your previous location, distracting enemies. That's kind of cool. Hardiness. Maximum health is increased. You gain health when inflicting sword damage or assassinating enemies. No, we don't really fight that much. Splintering bolts. Bolts always shatter. No, we don't really need that. Shivering silhouette. Enemies miss more often with ranged attacks. You are more visible to enemies. Nope. Risky parry. During a melee combat, your sword parry always knocks an enemy down. Power slash. Deal greater damage. We definitely don't need that. Grenades, oil tanks, and bottles have a smaller blast radius, but they inflict more damage. Cursed Gaze. Targets marked with foresight of reduced health. Only one target can be marked. Nope. You take significantly less damage. Your movement speed is reduced. No, we don't need that one. Sentinels can be used to briefly blind enemies in combat. That's kind of useful. But we can't learn the trait from that. Falling from a significant height creates a shock wave on impact, affecting nearby enemies and objects. Lucky Jam. Enemy pistols have a better chance of misfiring. Well, let's see. Craft bone charm with 2 traits. Let's see. Your grenades inflict slightly more damage. You take less damage from... So we can combine these two, I guess. Wait. Cancel crafting? Yes. Sacrifice bone charms. Let's see. Climbing speed is slightly... Okay. We can acrobat and strong arms. And undertaker. Okay, sacrifice acrobat and sacrifice strong arms. Acrobat and strong arms. Craft. All right. Now let's see, which other one? Undertaker. I think that's really all. Let's see, healthy, appetite, and robust. those two can be combined. I think. Okay. Let's see, Bird of Prey move slightly faster and drop assassination. Hardiness, maximum health, and pistols have better change of misfiring. Okay, we can't do anything with any of these because the big round ones can't be combined, only the small ones. So we can combine those two, I guess, Undertaker and Bird of Prey. Let's just do that for the... I don't think we'll be able to equip those, but Undertaker and where's the other one? Do I have that one? Ground glider. Bird of Prey, here it is. Alright. Now, let's see. Crafted. Acrobat strong arms. Definitely want that. Healthy appetite and robust. Move slightly faster and drop assassination, restores some health. Let's see, food restores more health. That seems good as well. Distract him visit. I think I want distracting visit just because it's more interesting. Alright. Can we... No, we have all of them unlocked, apparently. Okay, interesting. I guess there's room for one more. If we need it. All right. So if we can get either in there which we probably can't. Oh, doesn't look like it. I guess robbing only works once. Alright. So let's go back down then. But if we can somehow get to 500 coins by looting a few more things. Then we could get more abilities.
The streets are closed on Abbey orders.
Who is this Abbey woman? And why does she give orders? Let's see if there's anything worth money nearby. There are a lot of booze bottles just standing around. Did someone get interrupted and went, I'll just put my booze next to the lake? Okay. Let's see if we can go anywhere here. Yeah, okay, this is where we were, so if we'd gone down there, we'd actually have had a quicker way to the market. But no, I had to make it more complicated. Where is a voltaic? Oh right, the voltaic shop is probably on those people. So it doesn't look like there's anyone nearby. Bit witchy music. Ooh, witching woman, see the look in her eyes. Right. You know what? Let's actually get distracted for a moment. Because there's a building up there. That we haven't really gone to. Ooh, witchy woman. Oh, okay.
Dead thoughts, dead flesh, dry and cracked and withering. Bite at the binding, making spill out, ruinous food.
Oh, there's some money here. There are so many. What does this say? Approved. Took me a moment to figure out which way around these letters should be.
Men with metal faces and hands, yes. Watch for wet smell, watch for smell of fat and blood and burning.
Alright. I think this is the spot where he hid his stuff. The one contract guy. Bone charm nearby. Bone charm nearby. What did I trigger there? All right, let's see. Whoops. I think I triggered something. This looks... I think this is the building we fought. The Bloodfly Keepers in Dishonored 2. Hyperbaric grenade, thank you. Who are you? Oh, that's one of the oracular sisters, I guess. The blind ones. Bloodfly. Ah, these are the ones that explode. Those are the remote detonating traps. Oops. Oh. Oh my god, I just killed myself. That's the... when you teleport the person that stays behind, that skill that I just equipped. And that's actually a person that you can eliminate. Oops, murdered yourself, yeah. I wonder if that has any effect. I thought because she was standing there and kind of moving, I thought she was one of the bloodfly infected, which would be a fun, you know, thing to do here, because we haven't had bloodflies the entire game. Nothing here. Alright, I guess we need our void sight thing. Where's the bone charm? Oh, up there. Ah, I need to get up there somehow. And of course there are traps up there. Maybe here. Come on, tripwire, disarm. Good. Oh, I can even disarm them in the middle. Okay. Wasn't aware that was possible. That of course makes things easier if you don't have to get to the gears at the start. Haha, this is fun. I like this, you know, because it's a small puzzle. Jeez, how many did you put there? I wonder if I can trigger the top one. Looks like I'm good. Okay, she really looks weird. Ooh, electrical burst. Yes, please. No. Open again. Silver ingot and corrupt bone charm. That distracting visit really is distracting. Let's see. High pressure. No. Void discharge. Targets killed with void strike explode into pieces. Void strike consumes all void energy. Void strike was when you teleport into the middle of someone? Wasn't it? Clipped it. Oh no. Can't even kill yourself. Alright. Don't want the person who said this. Okay. Can't loot this one apparently. So I guess we've got everything we came here for. Strange relic from a distant isle, but we're at 681. Heretical artifacts. The Abbey of the Everman is burning all the heretical items it can find in the Royal Conservatory. Certain documents were recently discovered in the old curator's office, which is still under investigation. Several witches are being held prisoner in the Royal Conservatory basement. One of them was killed in the courtyard after trying to escape through a vent. Okay, so I guess the courtyard witch somewhere near her is how we can get to the other witches. The other witches. Alright. I guess we've picked up everything there is. Wait, there's another take shot. Oh. I guess we can't pick you up because we're full on voltaic shots. Okay, but that was nice. Nice little diversion. And here they just cut off the map. They're clever about that, really. What was that sound?
Open up! We know you're in there. Surrender and we won't harm you for entering a quarantined area.
We'll just deliver you to the void.
Open the door! Open the cursed door!
Calm yourself. You can't stay in there forever.
Do you think he escaped through a back exit?
It's a bar. He's probably drunk and passed out. You know how these blasphemous rats seek out sin.
Last warning! Open up or we blow the damn door open!
Stay here, brother, while I search the back room. If he runs, block his escape.
You know what we haven't tried?
Well, you skulk into this place, we will find you.
We know what you're doing. Reveal yourself, criminal.
Huh?
You're not going anywhere.
Boy, I'll kill you for that!
I wanted to teleport into him. Dang it. Oh well. I mean, they were enemies. There's a sword on the floor, sir. And a spoon? No, it was a fork. Oh, a bone charm. Swift shadow. Let's see. What did we want to... Let's look at Swift Shadow. Movement is slightly faster in stealth mode. We definitely keep that for later, I guess. Thanks for the clip, by the way. Always nice to have some more clips for at the start of the stream. Ooh, coins. Interesting though. Don't know where this leads. So let's check the rest of the apartment first. At least they left me some food. That's nice. Oh, Lonnie. Wedding ring. Dear Lonnie, I've been thinking about the last time we talked. You said you're torn up inside, that you can't offer Courtney a decent proposal with no ring. Well, my boss had to leave a stash of jewelry behind in her apartment when they put Syria Gardens under quarantine. If I recall right, there's a ring in there you might use for a proposal. It'll do until you find a nicer one anyway. Consider it my wedding gift to you too. Fondly, Marosha. Okay, that's sad. I guess he climbed up or something. And the shelf fell on him. If the randomizer worked, we'd actually get to see the clips too. Yeah. Randomization is a science of its own. Yeah, I really wish it, you know, that the OBS kind of remembered the random seed so that, you know, maybe even, like, or rather, what they should do is they should initialize the overlay with a random seed and then remember the last index played. And, you know, shuffle the list with a random seed so that the next time you start it up, it's shuffled in the same random order. And you get it continues playing at whatever point it last was in the random list. And only when you hit the end of the list, then it should use a new random seed and shuffle it again. And maybe, you know, have a special case that prevents the same clip that was the last one from being the first one again. I think that would be a reasonable approximation of what a human would think is a random order of clips that isn't always the same. Wait, is OBS using its own randomizer to create the seed for the randomizer? No, usually the seed is the date or something. Not date like Tivian Fig, but, you know, time of day. Ooh, health elixir, that's nice. Thank you for leaving that here upstairs. That's good game design, you know, to reward going up there where there is really nothing. Pour the gin over the sugar and stir. Add the ice and grate the nutmeg over the top. Serve it in a shot glass. We'll make it hot instead. If you prefer, and if we like you. Cecil, head bartender. Anyway. Let's see if there's anything here. I hope that's just wine stains. Don't worry, boss. It's not ketchup. Do any of you remember that cartoon? There's the ketchup factory, and you see it, and under the door is like red puddles coming out, and the boss is just standing out of the car, coming out of the car in his suit, and looking at the building. And one guy running out of the building yells at him, "Don't worry, boss, it's not ketchup." Okay, here we are. Oh, more hollows.
The void tempts mysteries and craves answers. But all it gives is a forum to the world's fears. A hole in the world.
Well, it is called the Void. I have to say, most of these things that he says make pretty much no sense to me. Like, they're just vague. The Void guy is trying to sound deep. Flatbread. That would be nice. Huh. Usually these guardhouses had ammo in them. In previous games, you can kind of tell the difference a bit. I should probably do a quick save, just in case some of the guards have respawned.
Hey, over here.
Jesus. That just scared the heck out of me. Whew.
What do you want?
It's my Lonnie. He went into that building with the red poster over there. Said he wanted to check for something real quick like. Well, that was hours ago, and he's not back. And with
I'm sorry. He didn't make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
Oh, no. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
Yeah. It's like, take this. No, I'm not, Billy Lurk is not super good, but, we give her the ring. Because, that's what he died for. He wanted to propose to her. Thanks, I found this ring Lonnie was looking for.
Thanks. I found this ring Lonnie was looking for. I thought you'd want to have it.
It's cool how, like, the sword doesn't just fold in like Corvo's, but actually, kind of dissipates into, like, all those little shards. It's a cool design. I had to clip that incident too, thank you. Why are you whistling now? Are you suddenly a guard? Okay, I think we gotta go back down. Is there anything we can do with the fire?
They'll burn
Pigment.
away every trace of witchcraft from this place.
Oh, that's the... Oh, that might be like chloroform or
It's all
something.
diary scribbles and rhymes. Nothing useful.
Get him this dust.
Okay, I don't think there's anything... Oh, wait. Lucky sphalerite. Yes. Wait, that's where we came from, isn't it? Nope. Okay. Don't think there is anything here, but, Oh, that's... Yeah, that is where we came from and went into her building. Oh, did we see that yet? Yeah, okay, I guess that's just sparkly because we fixed it. Okay. was that noise? Alright, let's see. Anything down this road? No. All just dead streets. Always funny to hear all these terms that exist. Oh, copper wire, thank you. And another bloodfly husk, that's another 5. Bye, Billy. Don't puke over the railing. Should really cut down on the drinking. Oh, there's another thing here. Good evening, how's it going? Hi, Tony. Going well. I already stabbed myself and got jump scared by a poor miner lady. So, or whatever the people in this area are. On the other hand, I've collected a lot of loot and can hopefully now buy the last thing I'm looking for before we go inside and actually do our mission after 2 hours. But that's just 2 hours of playing the game. We've been streaming for an hour longer.
Welcome back. Take a look around.
Hello? Yes. Alright, let's see. I think, yeah, here, makeshift bolt. We can get that, so we will hopefully never run out of ammo. I don't think we need more reload speed right now. We've gotten all the stealthy stuff.
The conservatory visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for. Now it's all weapons and trinkets.
If we had 90 coins more, we could actually upgrade our bone charm slots, but okay. So now let's see. Let's buy one more voltaic electrical burst.
As soon as I save enough coin, I'm retiring to Calero. A peaceful old age of brandy and cigars. That's what I want.
You like those tram tracks in this game? Yeah, they're the entire architecture is really nice, kind of romanticized. Okay, we have 9 out of 10 health elixirs. I hope that'll keep us for a while. Grenade. I have 1 grenade. Hyperbaric grenade. Yeah, I should probably get one of those. What is this? Hook mine. We're full on hook mines. Spring razors, rewired tools. I have 5 rewired tools and haven't used one. Oh, what was this one? Void leech. Killing an unaware target increases void energy. Movement speed is reduced. Do I want this? Do I not want this? I think I'm good. So I guess I get one more hyperbaric grenade. What's this? Just a regular grenade. I guess we'll fill up on regular grenades just...
I best be on my guard.
Okay, and that's all we can get here.
Be careful out there.
Thank you. You too. You know, there are people who rob places like this. I would, of course, never do that. Mainly because I haven't found an entrance. Oh, that reminds me. Nope. Okay. Doesn't look like there's an entrance anywhere. Alright, now we can go back out. You know, it's... on one hand, you know, like these effects that the sword makes, they're fancy, they're distracting, they're not really important for the game. They make me kind of happy to see them. But on the other hand, there are so many games that just, you know, have stuff like that, and the rest of the game is just not deep enough, not interesting enough. So I'm loath to actually recommend them or point them out and say, oh, this is nice, this is fancy, because like everyone thinks of putting the cool effects there and making the player wait until they've played. Yeah, but these train tracks are kind of interesting because they're, you know, like they have to do everything here like Victorian era England, but different. And that's what they do here. It's not 2, it's 4 tracks. Apparently like the front. Huh, I don't even know why these ones have 4. Is there something? Maybe it's the power pickups in the middle or something? I don't know, it doesn't seem to have anything right now that makes contact with the middle. But these metal things that could be just, like instead of having overhead power line and ground, they just do it this way. Like some model trains have that as well. They have like the tracks carry 1 power, and then there's like an additional track in the middle, or sometimes it's just little dots on the wooden planks underneath, and those dots are electrical contacts, and so they have a long metal bar that reaches over, you know, 2 or 3 what do you call the wooden things? You know, the horizontal wooden things that are under the actual rail for support. I forgot the word right now. Yeah. The passenger cars have some narrower gauge wheels. Yeah, I thought I also in the other game saw some cars that had like 2 wide ones in the back and 2 narrow ones in the front, or the other way around. But I haven't seen that in a while. Power rails make sense. Sleepers? Are they called? I guess sleepers are not sleeper car. Yeah, I think I've heard that as well. Like, basically something that looks like this. Like one of those, well, more like this, like a thick wooden plank. But I can't remember right now. The fancy passenger cars have both gauges, yeah. Railroad tie. I actually don't know. I don't remember. Whispers from the Void. Have we read you yet? Oh yeah, that's the one where someone says we have to find out what gets people into the void and others not. Maybe it's because some people are better. Let's kill some bad people. Okay, those are just regular voltaic shots, which we were full on already. Railroad tie, cross tie, railway tie, or railway sleeper. Is a rectangular support for the rails in railroad tracks. Yeah, could be. I don't know, maybe I was thinking of something or just, yeah, I mean, sleepers didn't sound wrong to me, so I think I've heard that, but as a German it sounds wrong to me. Basically, the German word is Türschwelle, which not Türschwelle, Bahnschwellen? I think they're called Schwellen. Now I'm actually not even sure about the German word anymore. Haven't used it in decades, I guess. And that it's the same word as a door. Not the lintel, but the part at the bottom. Words. I can't word today. Bahnschwelle. Yeah, okay. Somehow, just my brain was completely now. That sounds weird as well. There are just no good words for these things. Finnish word for railway sleeper is ratapökki, which literally translates to track log. Threshold, yeah. Yeah, basically the German word means kind of thresholds. Which, you know, is a weird choice, kind of, but I guess, you know, it's probably because the German word for threshold, you know, it was just a piece of wood, and you kind of used the same kind of wood and the same gauge, I guess, for the sleepers. Yeah, I got that you meant threshold, yeah. The bottom of the door, exactly, yeah. Fun fact, ratapökki is also the sound the train makes when it rolls over one. Clickety-clack. Is that, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, there are some words that kind of come from that. You know, where you later find out, yeah, that's kind of the sound. Well, I guess it can't be true. Because if you set your tracks right, the sleepers don't make a sound. They're just support to keep the train tracks straight. Yeah. And the clickety-clack you hear from a train is from each piece of track when you hit the spot where one stops and the next one starts. Because, of course, you can't, you know, you can't smelt them on the track. So you have to make certain lengths and put them one after the other and maybe solder them together, whatever the word is. The sound is from crossing from one rail to the next. Yeah, exactly. So it can't be related to the ratapökki, but it's a good one. It's nice. I appreciate it. It's a good idea. Got me there for a moment. And there are words like that are... of course, I can't think of one right now, but there are a lot of onomatopoeic words that, when you think about it, just try to describe a sound, which, you know, makes sense. Why are you here? Come on, let's get you with your friends. Oh. That's one I had forgotten to loot, I guess. if I need more arrows, I guess I can come out and get them. High-speed trains are great, but losing the characteristic train sound is a slight pity. I'm nostalgic for that sound, so I get where you're coming from. On the other hand, it's one of those things, you know, the conveniences outweigh the little bit of nostalgia. It's like hearing the crackling of a record, you know? I appreciate being able to hear the orchestra without the sound, like without tape hiss, without record crackling. You know? Come visit the UK again sometimes. We still only have shitty old railways. And I mean, I don't think we've lost the sound completely here either. Like, it's just they're a little bit smoother, and due to like longer tracks and, you know, different trains, it's a slightly different noise. Alright, now I guess we'll scout ahead for a little moment, just to be sure you haven't respawned. So here's some sort of window. Ah, I knew it. Now if I had just walked in there, he probably would have caught me. I have to say, in the UK, the trains themselves I found okay, but like the train networks and schedules were kind of not really convenient in the areas that I was in, which, you know, was like Hatfield University and areas like that, so getting there from the airport and things from London, you know, it might have just been too far away or something. I don't want to judge too much here. Dang, if you would have wanted to hear very noisy rail vehicles, I would have recommended to check out the Vario trams in Helsinki between 1999 and 2017. They made the worst noise ever due to getting damaged, all the damage from being completely unsuitable for the tram network. Often could not even hear what people next to you spoke when the wheels were roaring like thunder. Damaged all the time. Yeah. The trams in Amsterdam are like that. They scream.
Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
I still haven't figured out a few things, and one thing I haven't figured out is how to blow someone up by teleporting into them. Ah. Okay. I took some damage, but that worked.